Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Wednesday evening to all my amazing viewers on this amazing channel. Today, the New York Jets will be traveling down to the 513 in Southwest Ohio near the Kentucky border in Paul Brown Stadium to battle off against the Cincinnati Bengals near the Ohio River. If you thought Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania was the only city in the United States to have the Ohio River, you are wrong. Cincinnati, Ohio also has it. So Indiana, Kentucky also, you can also see the Ohio River from those states. Pennsylvania, I think it begins in Pittsburgh, PA. It begins in Pittsburgh, PA. So without further explanation, let's get right into this. And this has been our first Jets-Bengals matchup since Season 1, where the Cincinnati Bengals won back in Episode 6 of the first season. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Here we are at snowy Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio, as this will be a color versus color matchup, as we see the Bengals wearing orange and the New York Jets wearing green, those Kelly green uniforms as their color rush. I do color versus color in the snow because it's easier to tell which team is which, and it's hard to sometimes know by the color that they're wearing on the white snow, so just keep that in mind. And I also did this because it's the holiday season, and I'm hoping for a white Christmas in Hermitage, Pennsylvania. Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Cincinnati, Ohio, as the Cincinnati Bengals will be kicking off, and the New York Jets will be ready to return this kickoff here at Paul Brown Stadium in the 5-on-3, and they return it, get stopped at the 29, so this will be a 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. We see the USC product that got drafted back in 2018, Sam Darnold, steps onto the field for the first time today for this visiting Jets offense. So now he throws the ball. Does his receiver get it to the first down? No, he does not. 2nd and 1 now. They should be able to. They might do a running play with Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to do the QB sneak fumble. And the Bengals recover Jermaine Pratt with that fumble recovery. And this will be New York's first turnover of the game. And we see Joe Burrow, the rookie from LSU, drafted 1st overall this year. And we're going to use our primary Joe Mixon as our running back for the Cincinnati Bengals team. So we're going to hand the ball off to him. And he's going to get stopped at the 15. So for a gain of 18, we are definitely going to be in the red zone. And we're going to use the HB stretch here again. I'm thinking we're going to do all running plays until Mixon gets at least this touchdown. And then afterward, I'm going to start doing the passing plays when we're on offense. And we are at the 4, which is where we really want to be at goal line. So we're going to use the zone week with Giovanni Bernard. And Bernard gets it down to the 1. Look how much snow there is in the end zone. So we're going to use the I form here. We're going to use the single back formation. We're going to use some Joe Mixon. 2nd and goal from the 1. We should be able to get this touchdown in time. And we do. So touchdown Cincinnati as the Bengals get their first touchdown, and it's going to be 7-0 here in Cincinnati, Ohio. So we're at the nickel formation, and they are at the 8, the Jets. So he's going to throw the football to Chris Herndon, and he gets a first down for a gain of 12. And this will be a 1st and 10 for the New York Jets here. And we rarely do snow videos, and this is pretty cool how we get to see this. We get to play in the snow, and Le'Veon Bell just gains about 2 yards there. 2nd down and 8 now. We're going to use the 3-4 formation. 3 linemen, 4 linebackers. So he's going to run it, Le'Veon Bell, and he gets stopped at the 25 for only a gain of 3. So this will be 3rd and 5. I'm thinking they're still going to do a running play on 3rd and 5. No, they're going to do a passing play, and he passes it to Jamison Kraut, Josh Doctson, and this will be his first reception of the football game here in Cincinnati in the 5-on-3. And Sam Darnold throws the ball, but he gets pressured, and this will be his first incomplete pass on for the Jets offense. So 2nd down and 10 for the Jets. They're going to throw the football to Doctson. Doesn't gain very much yards. 3rd and 9, only about 1 there. So this quarter is about to end briefly, as they got 21 seconds to go before this first quarter is over. And now he's trying to... he caught it with one hand. He caught that with one hand, Josh Doctson, a 32-yard reception. And this will end the first quarter here in Cincinnati, Ohio. The Cincinnati Bengals lead to 7-0 here in Cincy. So now we're going to use a 4-3 formation, cover 1 for the defense here. It doesn't really matter if I like playing a 4-3 or 3-4 defense, because either way, I'm still playing the game of football. And now this is 2nd and 16 for the New York Jets, as they are on offense. He's going to throw the football to Chris Herndon. Does he get a first down? Yes, they do. We're at the 36-yard line. 3rd and 34 now for the New York Jets, as they are on offense. So they need 34 yards just to get this first down. And they are not going to get a first down because Carlos Dunlap makes his 2nd sack of the football game. And they're going to do a punt return, and the 2-minute warning is here. All right, 2-minute warning came, so that's why we had to do this. So we're getting a punt return by Darius Phillips. Well, really, it went out of bounds. I'm calling that out of bounds. So now we're going to use Joe Burrow, that new rookie from LSU that just won the Heisman and the national championship back in January, and he only gains about 2 yards on his first carry. So now I'm going to think about throwing the ball deep, mainly to AJ Green, the South Carolina product, and then he'll possibly get a first down. Hopefully it could be a touchdown, and he gets stopped at the 40. We're going to take a timeout. 7-0 here still in Cincinnati, Ohio, as the Bengals are still taking the lead, but they're aiming their way to get their 2nd touchdown of this football game. And we really don't get as much touchdowns in the snow because of this snowy weather. We usually get it when it's a hot climate. When it comes to hot climate games or partly cloudy, we get more touchdowns either way. But this is pretty fun playing in the snow, you have to admit. And that is an incomplete pass. He dropped his first pass of the football game there. So now this is going to be 2nd and 10 from the 32 here in Cincy, as now Burrow is going to throw the football to Tyler Boyd. Does he get a first down? Yes, he does. And we're going to take a timeout. And this will now be 7-0 still here in Cincinnati, Ohio. So now we're going to use the mesh passing play, and I'm going to use AJ Green for my first passing touchdown from Joe Burrow. And now we're going to pass it to him. Does he get the touchdown? Yes, he does. And you know what that means. 9 times 2 equals 18. And they only did the tip-off thing for only 1 player. Usually it's 2. And the Bengals now take this lead 14-0 here in Cincinnati. All right, the first half is over here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and now this is the beginning of the second half, and we get to kick off here with AJ Green, this will be Cincinnati's first kickoff return in this whole football game because the Jets returned in the first half, so just keep that in mind. So this is going to be 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. So our primary will possibly be AJ Green this time. So now this will be 1st and 10 from the 32. And I'm going to hand the ball off. The running, he's really a wide receiver, but he can run for first downs. I mean, look at his speed. He can catch the ball pretty firmly. So now we're going to use a slant route, and we got Tyler Boyd as our wide receiver. As one of our wide receivers, I should say. And we're going to throw it to him. He does a little juke move there, so somebody on the Jets is injured, so it's Jenkins. So this will be 1st and 10 from the 39. So now I'm going to think about throwing the ball to AJ Green. 6 for 7, 127 yards, and a touchdown for this Cincinnati Bengals for Joe Burrow, the rookie from LSU. I mean, he's been the spot since... So he's had that spot since Andy Dalton left the Bengals. He left during the offseason to join his home state team, the Dallas Cowboys. Andy Dalton is from Texas. He went to TCU and played college football there. And now this will still be 2nd and 10. Throws it. 2 hands. Touchdown. Second receiving touchdown of the game. And the other touchdown was scored by Joe Mixon, so he scored the 2nd and 3rd touchdowns of the game. I like that. What a beautiful catch, though, I'd have to say. And we will see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, now the Cincinnati Bengals are on defense. Carlos Dunlap made the sack there. 3rd and 42 now for the New York Jets as they are at the 1. So if they do this running play, Bengals could get a safety. Alright, now Carlos Dunlap makes his 4th sack and the first safety of the football game for the Cincinnati Bengals. So now they will have to do the free punt at the 20. So I'm hoping this won't be out of bounds. And it is, so they're going to call it a flag. A legal formation by the kicking team. So now we're going to have to use Joe Mixon on our running play. So this will be 1st and 10 for the Bengals. And we're going to hand the ball off to Joe Mixon, the running back who scored the team's first touchdown of the game. 4 rushes, 41 yards, and we're at the 39. So now we're going to use a fake zone jet. 1st and 10 from the 39. And now he's going to hand the ball off to Joe Mixon, and this will end the 3rd quarter here in Cincinnati, Ohio. So now it's 7-7-9, that's 23. The Jets have not even scored a single touchdown, safety, nor field goal in this whole football game. They're just like their AFC East rivals, the New England Patriots. Last episode when they played against the Raiders in London, they didn't even score any points until the 4th quarter came. The Patriots got a 2-point safety, and then they scored a touchdown. And then I think the final score was at least 23-9. So this will be 4th and 2, and we're going to try a field goal here. And if this don't work, the Jets have possession of the football. So now they're going to kick it. Do they make it? No, they don't make it. It was way too far, and the Jets are on offense, ready to play some football with Sam Darnold, the USC product. He got drafted in one of the earlier rounds, I think from the 2018. So the Jets went 7-9 last year, and now they're winless this season. And I'm possibly thinking they could get Trevor Lawrence next season by the 2021 NFL Draft. William Jackson III gets an interception there. He didn't even return any yards. He just caught the ball just in time. And 103 total yards for AJ Green. I'm really impressed because this Bengals offense has been rolling. And now this is a 1st and 10 from the 37. And now I'm going to run the ball with Joe Mixon. Get stopped at the 42 there for 6 rushes, 47 yards, and a touchdown at least. So now we're going to use a passing play. We're at the 42 now, 2nd down and 5 for the Bengals as they're going to throw a spiral to AJ Green. Does he get it into the end zone for a touchdown? They're going to say yes. And this will be 58 yards. So he has at least 160, maybe 66 yards. I don't know. So we're going to do a field goal here, and the Bengals will lead this 30-0 here in Cincinnati, Ohio. We're going to take a break. All right, and the Cincinnati Bengals get another 2-point safety. It may have been Jesse Bates that got that 2-point safety. And this is the second 2-point safety by this Bengals defense. So it'll be 4 points in all for the defense, 28 for offense. And now AJ Green returns it, gets stopped at the 44. And this will be 1st and 10 for the Bengals, as we are ready to play some offense. I'm going to use some Joe Burrow to run it in. 2nd and 10 for the 2nd and 10 now for the Cincinnati Bengals. So now I'm going to use a run and play. He's going to hand the ball off to Mixon. Run it, run it, run it. Will he get a 1st down? They're going to say not quite, but we only got 1 yard away to do so. And we have to get 1 yard in to make it a 1st down. And we do make the 1st down. 8 rushes, 58 yards, and a touchdown by the Cincinnati Bengals. This game has gone pretty fast, I'd have to say. We only have 36 seconds left in this 4th quarter. Anyway, 1st down, 9 rushes, 60 yards. So I'm going to use the shotgun formation, and I'm just going to run it in with Burrow. Maybe I'm going to pass it to Tyler Boyd. Who knows? He has such a strong arm. He just recently won the Heisman. Gets a 1st down, and this will conclude the football game, my friends. The Cincinnati Bengals are the winners. The home team wins it today in this episode by the final score. Oh, and the game is finally over. The Cincinnati Bengals are your winners of this episode here in Cincinnati, Ohio, in the 513. All I want to say is thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. We'll see you guys next time, and we will show you guys the next episode, which will be episode 20 of season 5 still. We only got 11 episodes left to make it to season 6. 7, 7, 9, 9, that's 32. Jets did not even score a touchdown, safety, nor field goal. And we'll show you the next episode here in just a moment. Alright, my friends, this will be the next episode. This will be tomorrow's first episode, and then we'll show you guys the second episode after this Texans-Eagles matchup. And yeah, this has been a pretty fun matchup. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And this will be the next episode, the Texans and the Eagles. This began season 3. This was the first episode of season 3, so just keep that in mind. So anyway, guys, so without further ado, I'm going to conclude it, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a great Wednesday evening, everybody.